are fisters.
On a mission. 5-finger kids in rare position. Fisting power.
And with that, podcast.
Was that the fucking podcast opening?
Sure is.
Great.
Oh, welcome back, gentlemen. It's been a couple weeks.
Hi.
Indeed.
Oh,
Has it?
well, yeah, there was jack shit to talk about there for like a week, so we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
The only thing that happened was really the Nintendo.
I want
Direct.
to talk about the most important thing that happened while we were gone. David Cage won an award for being the best human being in all of France.
You mean for not losing his job ever?
Great, congratulations.
Completely undeserved.
Just
You
goes to show
fucking
you again
anus.
that France is fucking nuts.
What other games has he done besides? He did Heavy Rain, right?
Yep.
Anybody
Which
else like
sucked.
Heavy Rain?
No, it
no.
was
it was
awful.
Heavy Rain
Was
was
it?
terrible.
I mean, they're adventure games, right? Like everything he does is basically an adventure game. Was it? Did they also do Indigo Prophecy?
Yeah,
He did that one too.
sucked.
Which sucked.
And I bought Beyond and never played it, so.
I don't know why I don't like. I'm not like attracted to those games, but I like adventure games,
Yeah,
like point and click adventure
because
games.
they're David Cage games and they're bad.
Maybe it's just because the story for those just seems fucking so outlandish. Like I would
it is.
rather play Day of the Tentacle and just
There you go.
that makes sense.
No, it does. It really does.
Magic School Bus. I would rather play that.
All right.
Oregon Trail.
Hey, Oregon
Yeah.
Trail.
There
Fucking
you
hype.
go.
Oregon Trail?
You know what? That was the first game I bought on my Windows phone. That game was hype as shit.
No, it wasn't.
Bullshit.
Oregon Trail? Come on.
Oregon Trail was
Yeah.
awesome.
The original one
it's,
where
it's all right.
you just slowly move across?
Yeah, and then you die of dysentery.
Yeah.
It happens.
I did remember that. Game
Or
just
your
being
kids
fun as
get
fuck.
kidnapped by eagles. Or
That was.
I didn't get that one.
I didn't. Yeah, that's.
I
weird.
played the computer one.
kinda
on,
one-
like, the Mac.
What kind of one were you playing? Fucking
It was on the
Dingoes Ate
Windows
Your
phone, man.
Baby and
You're just running around and your kids are out there walking along the side of your busted ass wagon and eagles come down and steal your kids.
That's awesome.
It's fucking awesome.
oh.
That's why we have bald eagles as our American symbol. Bitches.
All right.
Yeah. That got awkward for a second. So what's everyone up to, Ken?
Stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah.
That's fucking thrilling.
Games.
Care to elaborate?
Nope.
Fuck you then.
Lightning.
What you been up to the last week?
I've been playing a lot of GTA. Playing some more GTA, and I think I was playing a little GTA Online just a little bit ago. So
Man.
Well rounded.
Don't forget, Guardians of Me.
Guardians,
Guardians
of
of
Me.
Me, I've been playing a little bit, not much. It's just a little bit of GTA.
Just a little.
Uh,
Just a scotch.
Just like a scoop of it, like one scoop of ice cream, like just like that, and then the ice cream cone under it is a little bit of more GTA. It's like a sugar cone of GTA all around. So
The point we're trying to make is GTA.
So it sounds like you had a well-rounded week.
yeah, I mean, minus the fact that I ate a fattening GTA ice cream cone. Yeah.
Jake.
Oh, I've been busy.
Yeah?
I've been playing old shit.
Get busy.
Going back, playing Chrono
Go.
Trigger.
Good man.
Yeah, Guardians of Middle Earth with you guys, which has been fucking fun. I didn't even know I liked MOBAs. Now I like MOBAs. All I
MOBAs
want to
are
do is
good.
MOBA.
They're
Well,
fun.
Most of them are good.
They are fun.
There are bad MOBAs.
I think the experience is just dependent upon the people you're playing with. And if I play with friends, I think I'm going to have a great time. I mean, if all of them are that fun and they all are going to just continue to require a PC, I might think of investing in one. If I were to play with you guys, which would be the only reason I would play. But Smite looks cool. Now that I know like what that's about, I might want to play that. That game looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're
real
gonna come
answer.
back. We're gonna come back to Ken. And, now that
Real
he's had time
answer.
to ponder his real answer.
No, then just finish Final Fantasy, Lightning Returns, and a lot of fucking Osu, man. Too much.
You're gonna get carpal tunnel, man.
Too much.
Osu? What's that?
I'll show it to you later.
It's like a dancing game, I think.
No.
It's
Well,
not.
is that the song where they play the song and you have to like hit the?
Yeah, it's a rhythm game.
Yeah,
River
like a rhythm
Dance?
Yes, it's
Playing
Riverdance.
lots of
He's
River
playing
Dance?
Just
Just
Dance.
Dance.
Just Dance?
Yeah.
Playing Just Dance.
Listen,
on my Atari
nobody
2600.
nobody plays Just
Yeah.
Dance like I play Just Dance.
From the toilet?
No, isn't that what we played the one time?
No.
No, you played Dance Central.
Oh my god, if we could ever find the fucking videos for that.
Well, the videos are saved in my hard drive. I still have the pictures on my phone.
I don't care about the photos. The photos aren't that funny. The
Bullshit, they're not.
I'm just
You
saying
and
the
your
pictures
shitty
in
track pants up
comparison-
around your fucking nipples like your goddamn Mitt Romney.
yeah. But in comparison, the videos are so much better. If we could find those and upload them, oh my god.
I'll see what I can do now.
Oh,
I just have to dig my Kinect out of the closet.
those are fucking wicked. Those are some wicked ass photos.
God damn.
Eric?
Yeah, what you been doing?
Attempting to finish Final Fantasy. I played a lot of it for like 3 days, and then I couldn't look at it for a while and started going back to GTA. And been slowly going back and forth between the two. That's really about it, other than Guardians of Middle-earth.
Guardians of Middle-earth.
Haven't had a whole lot of time for much this week.
It was $1.
Yeah, best dollar I've spent so far on that fucking sale.
Yeah, Guardians of the Me was pretty
Oh, no,
cool.
I lied. I take that back. I did get the first episode of Walking Dead Season 2 for $1.
Oh, yeah, there you
so
go.
Is that what that was? I was confused. Why didn't they label that as episode 1? I passed it up because it just said season 2, and I was like, I don't know what this is.
If it was the whole season, I'd have given it a fucking $1 too.
Yeah. Well, I guess now that I know exactly what it is, I'll go and I'll buy it.
It was only that one day.
Yeah, it was one
It's
of those
gone.
one-day ones.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Now it's $5 again. Either way,
Whoa.
still worth it.
Yeah. Not worried.
So yeah, that was really about it for my week.
Yeah. Excited.
Oh, speaking of exciting bullshit, anybody want to go get a job in China?
Why?
No? Pete could probably apply for this one.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
it? Do I have to be a
So the 3 requirements for this job is you need to have at least 1 year experience in Android application development. You need to be fluent in JavaScript. And then you need to be able to go directly to their offices and play Flappy Bird and pass at least 20 pipes.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah.
What? Seriously? That's the fucking qualifications?
This was an actual job posting.
Wow.
And I actually read those in reverse order. The number 1 requirement is the Flappy Bird.
I'm going to post a job, and it's going to be like, whoever can give me the best rim job, and then is going to be the winner.
So then they're all going to walk in your office. It's just going to be you, ankles around your fucking
Yeah, it's
head.
going to be like fucking casting couch, but there's no job.
It's just going to be a
and they
zoomed-in
just got to give me
picture of your
rim
fucking
jobs all the
starfish.
time. Yeah, like what the fuck?
Oh.
Glad I uninstalled you, Flappy Bird.
Did you really?
Yeah, fuck it. Why
Fuck
do I
Flappy
care?
Bird.
I wouldn't uninstall it. I think I'll leave it. I mean, it is going to be kind of a rarity, I guess, but
Who cares?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not selling my phone for $100,000, so it doesn't matter.
They got enough clones, I guess, that it won't really.
Not for much longer. Not for too much. I was very glad when I heard that. Now Apple and Google are cracking down on game clones.
Yeah.
If you almost immediately just redo something someone else already did, they won't put you on their marketplace.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Which
thank
is
you,
gonna
Flappy
be
Bird, for
better in
that.
the long run, but there's going to be a lot fewer games coming out.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good. Were any of those really, really breaking any type of patents, though?
No, they
No,
just were
it's-
sick of everyone just making 500 of the same thing.
I mean, if that's what people are want.
Wow,
Or
words.
if that's what they are to want. I
All
mean,
your
it-
base.
Ooh, Guam Clam Digger.
that is my fucking favorite episode of that show. Oh, that's one of my favorite fucking episodes.
Damn, Ken, your eyes lit up with that one.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking anime eyes all over the place.
When the fuck do I get the chance to use that?
Who want clam digger? Who no want clam digger? That's my fucking favorite. Oh man, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. For those who don't know,
If
Awesome
you don't know,
show.
you're an asshole.
yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, whatever. Like from a business standpoint, Google gets a percentage of everything sold.
Yeah, but it's a free game, so
Yeah,
they're
it's
not getting
free, It's
anything.
a free game.
They still have to make money off of it.
Yeah,
Somehow,
of the
right?
ads,
Yeah,
but
the ads.
Google does.
no, the people who made the game.
No,
do.
no. But I'm saying Google has to make money. I would imagine
They
that Google makes
take
money.
a percentage of the ad? Like
yeah, but
something like that? I don't know.
There you go.
it's not much though. It's not enough for them to worry about it anymore. Apparently,
I guess not. Google's got more money than God, so whatever.
Yeah, they're up there with Oprah.
From a business
They got
standpoint,
that
though,
Oprah money?
yeah, they got that Oprah money. From a business standpoint,
Oprah
though,
rich.
unless I was doing something illegal, I would never stop anybody from making me money. I guess that's just my thought.
Yeah, but it's to the point where it's basically spam.
Yeah.
Like they're just making these shitty knockoffs and just
It's all
flooding the
shovelware. No
marketplace.
one needs it.
Yeah.
It's why people sometimes like the Apple Store more, just because they just reject everything.
Yes, they do. And now it's going to get worse. So, again, thank you, Flappy Bird, for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a good thing, actually.
it is. Oh, I was being sincere. Thank you.
Okay, I'm not sure with you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
You're wily.
Hey, Flappy Bird made my top 10 list, so
Yeah.
Flappy
everyone
Bird
out
was
there
damn
that-
near your number one.
it could have been my number one.
Probably is now.
Uh,
What's your high score now?
I don't know.
10, 12?
8.
Race car driver.
Race car driver.
We're all a little tired.
What else we got?
Oh, God. So, the largest insurance company over in Turkey has made this wonderful new television commercial showing all the things that their insurance does and does not cover.
I saw the picture for it. I didn't actually watch the commercial, but I saw the picture.
And apparently one of the things that it does not cover is if Ryu comes up and beats the ever-loving shit out of your car.
That is awesome. Very, very, very
Oh,
funny.
my God. It was one of the funniest
How
things
many? I
think
mean, do
I've
they have like
seen.
a really high density of Street Fighter players though in that country?
I don't know. But it's
Who the
fucking-
fuck even knows where Turkey is?
Yeah, no shit. Not I.
Point it to me on a map.
I could probably.
I couldn't.
If it had text on it, I could find it.
If it
Yeah.
told me where it was,
Yeah,
I need
no
text
shit,
and a
right?
legend. This motherfucker better be color-coded for infants.
That's pretty badass.
Goddamn. It was quite a funny commercial. Oh, God.
When does Shovel Knight come out?
Mid-March. I think it's the 20th.
Really excited for that. I just could
It's-
not be any more hype.
Oh, I think, actually, no. I think that and Troze are the same day. Fuck, now I do have to buy a $50 card.
Okay, what is Troze exactly? Is
Puzzle
that a
game.
puzzle game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is? Okay. Was
It's
the first one
Pokemon
really,
Bejeweled.
really good?
Yeah, the first one fucking awesome.
Oh, it's Pokemon Bejeweled?
Basically.
I'm not a big fan of Bejeweled. I understand the the premise, and I understand why people like them. They're really good pick up and play games. Not a huge fan of Bejeweled style games. Didn't like Candy Crush. Don't like that type of
Well, it's
stuff.
because Candy Crush is
personally.
garbage.
Yeah. Well, Candy Crush is made to suck your money, right? I mean, that's
That's really it.
yeah,
Yeah.
And they're thieves.
yeah, and they're all assholes. King of the assholes is what they are.
Oh, God. So, thoughts on Ken Levine shutting down Irrational? He wants to focus
Yeah,
on smaller
really
things.
odd. Like, wants to make a smaller, more intimate team so that they can develop things that.
They
That
wanna
they
make-
actually want to do.
So, what does that mean? That they just didn't want to do?
He's done. He's done with Bioshock. He
Yeah,
gave it
he-
to 2K.
he
Did they
said-
even want to do the last one then? Did they really? I mean, was
Oh,
it-
he did. He purposely came back to do that one.
Yeah, he came back to do it, but he doesn't want to do any more because wasn't it something about like he didn't want it to become like a Call of Duty or
Yeah,
something?
he
just
doesn't
coming
want
out
it to be yearly garbage. He doesn't want it just shoveled in people's faces.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. But dude, that ending, like, it didn't. It was kind of like almost a pseudo cliffhanger.
Not really.
I
Plus,
mean,
it's the there's 2 DLCs.
Yeah,
okay,
which
so
I'm
it does
waiting
kind of
for.
wrap shit up with
I
those
guess.
DLCs.
It is supposedly. I'm just waiting till the other one's out, and then I'm just going to buy them both and do it because the first half of it, from what I heard, is a lot of just walking and looking at stuff, and then the
Which is
second one's
fine.
where the action comes in. So it's fine. I just want to do them both at the same time instead of
Right.
Yeah,
So, and that I think comes out mid-March too. God
If
damn it,
it's
March
got
is
a-
going to suck.
March is gonna really fucking suck. If it does have like a conclusive ending, I will probably play both of those. Same as you. No, I totally understand. I mean, I get it. It sucks that a bunch of people lost their jobs, but
They didn't though. They were,
No,
most of the
he's
people
still
got folded
paying
into
them.
2K. He gave BioShock and everything
No,
to 2K.
no.
And then he kept
They didn't
50
all go to 2K. No, they're gone. He's helping them find new positions.
Oh, well,
yeah,
fuck
I
it.
heard that was true.
And like he's gonna help them until they do.
Oh,
but
well,
after that, like
It's because it's
they're-
Ken Levine.
I know.
He's fucking awesome. He may have made BioShock, which was not one of your most favorite games, but
It was just if Bioshock's fine. It's the mechanics
yeah,
of Bioshock
the mechanics were broken.
that fucking pissed me off. Fucking
They
Vita
should have just
chambers.
had a hard mode, right?
Like
I mean,
from right off the bat, just no Vita chambers, and I
do
would.
they have a hard mode that does offer no Vita chambers in
I
that
have
game?
no idea. Probably
In
not,
Infinite, it's 1999 mode.
which is fine.
Yeah.
Just take me back to a checkpoint, like when I entered the room and fucked it up somewhere. Just
Yeah. You know, like a
because
normal
after you
game
found
does.
out, like you could die and respawn, Big Daddies were nothing. They
Yeah.
weren't this big, imposing.
And then you
enemy.
just
They were-
hide in a Vita chamber and shoot him to death.
I hid in a Vita chamber and hit him with the wrench until he was dead. That's retarded. That's when I stopped playing the fucking game. Like, that's so dumb.
Yeah. Oh. See, I don't know. I didn't really do that. I guess I can see.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I can see the issue. Yeah. No. I get what you're saying.
He
Yeah, you
trapped
respawn
me in
and
the
you get
Vita
stuck.
chamber, and I'm like, well, fuck. All right, and I just start wailing on him with a wrench.
Well, that's just as bad as, what was it, Modern Warfare 2, where you could hide in that one hut and stab a fucking juggernaut in the nuts to death.
Yeah.
Same
In
idea.
what game?
In Modern Warfare 2 is one of the Spec
God.
Ops ones. There was one hut you could hide in, and the juggernauts would never see you. You could just stab them in the dick until they died.
Okay.
Like,
Awesome.
If you shot at them, they would see you and kill you. But if you just stabbed them, they would just stand there and take
I would
it.
love to see a compilation video of just like various bosses throughout video game history and how you could cheese the fuck out of them. I love stuff like that. I don't know why. It just always
We should get on that, Ken.
All right.
that'd be
All
fun. Like I know the classic one is like fucking Zelda 2. Like the I think Shadow Link you can like duck and fucking hit him. Everybody seems to like know that one.
Yeah.
There's some other ones.
So on the same subject of smaller developers, I did see one where this guy, just kind of an indie developer making goofy stuff he likes, decided he wanted to make like a 16-bit style RPG, but it's just him and his 8-year-old daughter doing all the programming.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently she's doing like all of the story and things like that, and he's doing obviously the programming.
And then
Listen.
But
Listen, he got somebody with an imagination.
exactly. And from what at least screenshots and stuff, it looked kind of cool.
It's
so.
either gonna be like really, really dull and just nonsensical, or it's gonna be amazing. Like it'll just
like,
be
it's
incredible.
gonna be nonsensical, just like, and then we were in a castle.
I'd be fine with that. Fuck it. You know what?
It's just
Fucking
a
Square just hires her. They're like, that is the fucking that's the girl.
She writes everything from now on.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh.
So then there was news out of Microsoft, specifically from Phil Spencer, saying that he regretted passing up on the PS4 exclusive Rime, that it was a mistake. Unfortunately, if you look it up, the other game they made was fucking Deadlight. That game was shit. That was the game that probably stole my money the hardest off of the Xbox.
Yeah, fuck that game.
Just
what's Rime though? I've heard of this, but
it's essentially Deadlight, just colorful.
okay.
Yeah, that really, like, if you look up all the way it's described and stuff, and then you look at the descriptions of Deadlight, it's the same fucking thing. It's just got colors in the background instead of all that sepia noir stuff.
But a lot of people are finding that it's a much better game.
I don't even think it's out. He was just more depressed that he passed on it, and Sony picked it up as an exclusive.
Yeah, unless it comes out and it fucking sucks. I would have done the same thing as him. I wouldn't feel the least bit bad. The
No.
company made a shit-ass fucking game.
God, Deadlight was so bad.
That was fucking terrible.
And it sucked, too, because we got duped hard. That demo, when you played the first couple levels, was awesome. And then you pay for the game, and you play the rest of the levels, and you realize you already played the best part of the game.
Yeah, I don't know, like, everything about that game looked really good. I was like, oh, man, like a fucking action-adventure, like, zombie, 2D platformer. I was like, this is going to be fucking rock solid. Then I played it over at your house, and I was like, this fucking blows.
Yeah, and then you went up to the game store and bought Out of This World and realized what a good 2D platformer should be.
I did buy Out of This World. That game's fucking
The
awesome.
game is amazing. Hard as dicks, too.
Yeah, well, there's just a lot of trial and error in that game. And
Well, yeah.
I mean,
If you know what you're doing, you can speed through that game.
Yeah,
but-
you gotta kind of know what you're doing. But fun as fuck game.
Oh, yeah.
Game's awesome. I have yet to play Flashback, though. I did buy that as well for both Genesis and Super Nintendo, I think. And I've yet to play either.
Someone's
so.
committed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Collections, dog. Collections. You gotta have priorities.
So, I guess mildly depressing news. Kenji Ino died at 42. For those of you who don't know who it is, that was the creator of D.
Yeah.
Oh, he died. I didn't even know he died.
Yeah, he
Oh, did he
died
die?
last week.
Weird.
He had a heart attack due to high blood pressure.
You know what's really strange, too, is he was in the media a couple months ago, like, extensively. They were doing interviews with him. He was really reclusive, and he wouldn't give interviews. And then I think he finally gave one to... I could be wrong. I think it was, like, Kotaku or somebody.
It was shortly after they announced, what is it, D4 or whatever he was supposed to be working on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know there was a sequel to D that he was working on, because now apparently all of his friends are going to take up and finish the game for him.
That's kind of badass. Every time I think of D, there was one of our friends, Mike, like, always was fucking offering me that game, and he was like, oh, man, it's really rare. And I'm like, yeah, it is pretty rare. Like, it is technically rare, but like nobody wants it, so it always just hovers around $30. He's like, I'll give it to you for 30. I'm like, I could buy it fucking $30 any day. I'm like, you can fucking keep it. And it was always like this back and forth. Like, he knew that I wanted it, but I was never willing to pay more than like $15 for it. I'm like, you can keep it until you want $15 for it. I just never bought it off of him.
He's probably still sitting on it.
Bought his Xenoblade Chronicles from him, though, when it was a reasonable price. So, that's
And
funny.
now it's still a reasonable
Yeah.
price.
Yeah, now it's back down to being a reasonable
Yeah,
price.
it's down
but
to what? Is it 50 now or something like that?
52 or something.
something like
weird.
that. Yeah.
Still more than what I paid for it, so I'm fine with that.
Yep.
Oh, and more mildly depressing but bullshit news. I think I mentioned it to you yesterday that Georgia kid got shot by the cop.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Did you hear about that, Jake?
I did. So what's going on with that?
Again, basically, this police officer was going to this particular house to serve a probation violation to this person's father. She knocked on the door. The kid answered the door. Whatever it was that happened, she thought he was threatening her with a gun, and she shot him in the chest and killed him. He was holding a fucking Wiimote.
Yeah. I mean, being that I did go to school for stuff like this, I don't want to ever, like, Monday morning quarterback somebody. That being said, there should be, like, there's maybe 0.001% of situations where you should shoot somebody holding a Wiimote, and it doesn't really sound like that was one of them.
No.
So, I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know. Like, somebody said it best. I think IGN was reporting on it, and they were like, at the very end, they just kind of gave, like, after their synopsis, they were like, you know, our thoughts are with the family and the officer who now has to live with what she did.
Whoever called me a fag on my video, Ian Reynolds, thank you so much. I liked your comment. So, thank you.
Who is this?
I don't know, some random guy
Some
that
guy
watched
on his GTA video.
on my GTA called me a fag. So
Wait a minute, you posted it on YouTube?
yeah, it's on YouTube.
What an ass!
Yeah.
Who bothers to comment? That's
Everybody on the internet.
Oh,
That's
trust me.
YouTube comments should just be eliminated. They should just be fucking eliminated.
Thank you. Somebody else agrees.
Oh my god!
Commenting-
Just
like-
commenting should just be gone. Just
like,
gone.
How, like, do you really need to comment on things? Like, how lonely are you that you need to comment on other people's shit?
So lonely.
I know, like,
So
no.
lonely.
So to read off some of my comments, like one person, and this got 20-something likes, called me a troll. Like, that's it. Just troll, exclamation point. So thank you, Wyatt.
Honestly, though, you were a troll.
I know, whatever. And then Josh, he says, you, capital U, are a dick.
Great.
I don't even understand. Like,
Were those the people in the game with you?
I don't know.
It might have been.
It may be. I don't know. But
Because you have your channel on your...
I do, yeah.
So
well, I mean, some of the people were like, you know, like making fun of it. You know, like, oh, I dare you to try that on me, ha. Like, P.S. nice name, you know, and they're making jokes of it. The other people were like, you're a dick, like, oh, it's, you know, all fun because you have the only tank in the game, huh? You're like, oh, that's great.
how fucking hard is that? It's not even that hard, you fucking assholes. It's only level 70, you cocksuckers. Like, what is so fucking difficult about that? Oh, fucking, how many hours do you really, like, realistically have you put into it? Maybe 30?
Oh, no, there's more than that.
I
There's
put-
more than
I
that. Way
mean-
more than that.
I mean, but how easily could he have done it if you were just grinding to
If
get
I was
the
just
tank?
grinding-
That's what they're making fun of. Like,
If I
that's
was-
what they're
if I
so
was-
butthurt over is the fucking tank.
Yeah, if I was just grinding, it may take a day, but over the time, just like bullshit, I have like 5 days logged into it, but that's just bullshitting. And then
You
there's
think it would have taken 24 hours to get to level 70?
yes,
Legitimately?
Oh, yeah.
yes.
it
Yeah.
takes
Just-
it
it
takes
takes a
a
long
while.
No,
time.
I'm not. I'm,
Yeah.
No,
I'm
it's
saying
like-
that. See, 24 hours doesn't seem like that long to me. In what is essentially an MMO.
And it's been out for what, 4 or 5 months?
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
October.
Yeah, so I mean, 24 hours over that span of time isn't much.
no, not at
Not at
all.
all.
But it's just funny
I
reading
mean,
their comments.
jeez, when we used to log in like to Call of Duty 4, I bet you if you go back and you look at the playtime for all of us, oh my god,
Yeah, I have
like
I went
16
back a couple
days
days.
or
Yeah, I
some
went
crap.
back a couple days ago.
See, I think the two games that I would have the longest in is Halo 2 and fucking Ultimate Marvel. God,
Yeah,
dude,
Modern
we had almost
Warfare-
1,000 matches in Ultimate Marvel.
I guess my biggest
Yeah, but
thing.
that's not really time.
It's still...
Yeah, Modern Warfare.
It's not?
In Modern Warfare 2.
It doesn't count time, but I'm just saying, if we averaged 3 to 5 minutes. A lot of those went timeout too.
Yeah.
So
that's a
3
good
to
point.
5 minutes for almost 1,000 matches.
That's a lot
That's
of time.
a lot of
That's
time.
a lot of time.
I
And I
have.
had-
I think the last time I checked on Street Fighter, I had around like 400 hours. So I mean,
You know what's really weird? Like it almost makes me wonder. Like video game clocks, I'm always like, man, are those off a little bit? Because it seems like I
they
put.
have to be. I think the Street Fighter one is power time because there's no way that can be my match time.
That's what I'm saying. Like because when I look back at it, I'm like, dude, this seems like more hours than what I've actually spent in my entire life, let alone in video games.
Yeah, I mean, Modern Warfare, like Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. I just actually played them like a month ago. I have 27 hours in Modern Warfare, the first one, Call of Duty
Holy
4.
shit.
And in Modern Warfare 2, I have
27 days. You
20,
mean.
oh yeah, 27
Holy
days.
shit.
And in Modern Warfare 2, I have 36
You
days.
had more in 2 than
Yeah.
you did in the first one? Really?
I still play it, yeah. Well, the unlimited noob tubes were just. That
I
just
know,
sold
but I
it.
mean, damned, we played the shit out of the first
Oh,
one.
absolutely, we did.
I mean, wow. I'm just shocked that. I mean, we played the first one. Fuck, from the time I think the first one came out until the second one came out, we played that game at least once or twice a week, every week. You know,
Yeah,
maybe
I think so.
maybe
I mean,
like
we
a couple
played that a
hours.
lot.
Played it a lot.
And that was like, and that was funny because I never heard of Call of Duty before Modern Warfare, like because I never had an Xbox.
I had, but it was just never on. Like it just wasn't that. Like that game just
It was
fucking
it took off and
changed the game. It
Oh,
raised
absolutely.
the standard.
Hashtag game changer.
Yeah, the only thing I'm gonna say, like in your case, like I am just so fucking tired of hearing people bitch about like a particular gun or a power up in a game, and it just being like that guy's fault. You know that he fucking. It's like, oh, you shouldn't use that. Well, no, fuck you, because I spent $60 on the game and it's in there and I'm gonna fucking use it. And if you're gonna fucking pout about dying, then fuck off.
Well,
like,
I mean,
stupid.
if any of these people like saw it, like maybe I don't know, because like the guy who called me a troll, I want to message back. I got to figure out how to do that. Sorry about my dubness here, guys, but I want to message back because the name of the song I played was called "The Party Troll." So yeah, I did troll you, and the name of my song was "The Party Troll." Like, what else did you want me to say? There's nothing to say because everything was exactly it. Like, someone left the game and I just followed them into the new game. That's all I kept doing. Like, I picked my target, found him, and then I just followed him in like 2 games, and then whoever else was around him, unfortunately, like just became
So
the.
what
All
you're
right,
saying
so
is
you
it was all
you actually followed people from game to game.
Oh, well, listen, I wanted the game chat. I wish I could record it.
All right, well, you are kind of an
It
asshole.
will.
That's
will.
awesome.
It will
No,
become.
it is awesome.
will
Fucking-
Got
become-
some great footage.
It will become more. As I get more equipment. I wish I could get the audio of them because I had this Spanish guy, and he was going nuts on me because I wouldn't kill him. I would just blow up his car. So he would. And the best part, because I was in a tank, I didn't have to pay for it. So he would just call it. And he had to pay for it, and then call it back.
Well, was he in his car when you blew it up?
Nope, it would just roll up, and I would just shoot it as soon as it rolled up.
Oh my god!
And like I had to pay for it maybe twice out of like 12 times.
Wow.
I was like, whatever, this is money well spent. And the guy was like, all you hear is this guy just yelling at me in like Spanish. I was like, well, all right. I'm like, do comprende.
English
Motherfucker!
Well, people were going nuts. They're like, oh, like today, Ken saw me a little bit. There was a Los Santos Customs, and there was a guy in it, and I'm like, Ken, watch this. And I rolled up, and I'm like, he's still in there. He has no idea what's gonna hit him when he leaves. And he gets out, and he starts blinking, and I'm like, there he is, boom! And I blow him up as soon as he puts all of that work into like his car.
I guess my biggest thing, like, the issue that I have is like people always want to complain about the player. It's not the fucking player's fault. Like, if you're gonna bitch to somebody, bitch to Rockstar about that shit being broken. Don't It's even if you feel that way, it's just an exercise in futility trying to complain to an anonymous person online. Like, what are you
that
doing?
doesn't care
Yeah, that
what
doesn't
you think.
care. He doesn't have sympathy. It's a game.
It is a game, yeah.
If I
exactly.
cared what you thought, I wouldn't do it in the first place.
Well,
Yeah,
the more
like,
they
I
bitch,
just-
the
I
more I
don't know.
just think it's funny. Like,
Of course.
it's hilarious. Like, Ken saw it. I had 4 guys literally lined up in Los Santos Customs with RPGs waiting for me to come in. And I literally just rolled in. They shot at me. I just shot at them, blow them all up. And then they would respawn. I would just shoot them again, and they would try to shoot me. Like, it literally just became a war. Like,
Oh my
it was
God.
4 of them versus me, and I just ran them all over.
Yeah, that tank's probably pretty busted.
But, yeah, I mean,
Still, it's something that Rockstar needs to fix. It's not
it's not my
it's not
fault.
on the player to,
Yeah, it's not-
to
it's-
fix that shit.
It's no one's fault. Like, someone stole my tank today. I was like, whatever. Like, so what I did was I just trolled him. I quit the game, so kicked him out of the tank, and it drove away. And then I rejoined his game, and I got back in my tank.
I mean, first-person shooters used to have notoriously bad spawn points. Fucking
Oh my god!
Oh,
Good
come on. They
worse.
probably still do.
Yeah, but I mean,
Haven't
what
really
I'm saying
played
is
them.
good first-person shooters like had a lot of randomization in like Call of Duty being one of them. And I mean, you fix it or people just stop playing your game. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's not. Yeah, it's like when you have a bad spawn, you don't blame a player. Like, oh my god, he shot me because I had a bad spawn.
Yeah, like what was the guy fucking gonna do? Like
Yeah. Oh yeah.
he's gonna give you like a grace period, fucking 10, 9, like just fucking let you run.
There's someone I was playing with, like, it's not even a mutual friend, but a good friend of mine. I was playing with one of his friends, and he was yelling at his TV and screaming, and we're like, what's wrong with you? We're playing Call of Duty. You're like, dude, like, the point of the game is to kill each other. And he's like, fucking piece of shit. He's like, why? And we're like, dude, you're like 12-3. Like, calm down. He's like, no, this is bullshit. Like, he killed me. We're like, what is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? Like, he's supposed to stand up and spin in circles? Like, oh, yeah, like, I'm right here. No, he's going to shoot you just because you're trying to shoot him. I'm like, it's the game. And he's like, no, he's like, it's just rigged. It's rigged because all
See, way back in the day when Halo 2 was the big thing, and I used to
Halo
have people
2.
over, link 4 systems together in my house. It was just a big mess. But that game became a full contact sport in my house. You'd get killed by the wrong person or get just some bullshit death. A controller, the fucking Dukes of all things would get whipped at your face. Just it was bad times.
Yeah, no,
If I ever got a Duke in my face, somebody would be getting a Duke in their ass.
I remember playing Halo 2.
People do have Dukes in their asses.
yeah. Well, they get an Xbox Duke in the
Yeah.
ass.
Somebody may
playing-
like that.
I was playing Halo 2 over my friend Joey a long time ago, and we got such a, like, his neighbor. Oh, hold on, you can go.
I know what you're fucking thinking, and that has to be our new title card. If we can, oh man, I just want to I want to Ryan Dunn that shit so bad. Just find a way to like get X-rays and just Photoshop a Duke controller in my ass and just have that be our fucking logo.
Can we rumble it? We gotta make it rumble. That's the only way it would be official.
Oh, that'd be the best.
If the doctor's like, why is it rumbling?
Something's shaking in your ass,
Yeah.
man.
The cord's just leading out. Anyway, go ahead.
But but like what Erik was saying, like how physical it got. It got physical like when I was playing with my friend Joey. Like my neighbor came over and he got so pissed because we won a game. They duct taped my friend Joey to a chair and pushed him down the stairs.
That sounds like attempted murder, son.
We were like in 6th grade, and like my friend Joey, he's like 6'3" now, but back then he was like 4'8". And they just duct taped him. They're like, "Fuck you," and they pushed him off.
Jesus.
Wow.
It got intense. And the mom didn't do anything. She's like, "You boys, like,
Yeah, you boys.
Mom was downstairs
trying to
just
kill one
self-medicating.
another.
yeah, like the
Who wants
Oh,
cookies?
you.
yeah, the brothers just push like the little brother off.
Oh,
it was
God.
awesome.
Wow.
That
All
yeah.
right, so
I will never forget. Oh my god. Yeah, this reminds me of another story. We're just talking about fucking full contact video games at this point. Oh my god. I forget what game we were playing. It had to have been Halo. I think it was Halo 2. Something very similar to like what you were talking about, Erik. It was 4-player split screen on a pretty large TV at the time. And I think I was a sophomore in high school. And it was me, my next door neighbor who was a really good friend of mine, our other next door neighbor who we were really good friends with, and his little brother. And just to give you an idea of the layout, me and the friend next door he was in front of me. No, I was in front of him, and he was sitting behind me. And then the two brothers, the youngest one was in the front, and the eldest was behind him. So our friend from down the street, like he got killed or something, and just to fuck with the younger brother, he slapped him in the back of the head, and he was adjacent to him. So the younger brother, thinking that it was his brother being a dick, turns around and absolutely slaps the shit out of his brother after he got killed. And fucking his brother just got up and he was like, I mean, he was grown man business at this point. He was probably 15. I think his brother was like maybe 13, and he hadn't really hit his girth at that point. Gets up, and you could hear just a sickening thud because he hit him with like the last two knuckles, and he hit him so hard they both just fucking shattered on impact. But the hit was so ungodly fucking hard. Like it was just that two hits, man. Him hitting him and fucking the kid hitting the floor.
Oh.
And like I just remember his parents coming home and they were all like, "Oh, like what the fuck happened?" And like I just remember being so pissed off because everybody felt so bad for his little brother, and I was like, everybody was like, "Oh, like his older brother should have known better," and I was like, "No, fuck that, dude! Like you don't just turn around and just hit somebody without knowing."
Bitch slap me, there's consequences.
Yeah,
goddammit.
like, dude, and they were like really, really upset about it, and I was like, "No, fuck that! Like he hit an innocent person, like he deserved to get hit." That's what happens. Halo. Fucking
ruining families.
He had a cast for like months. It was so great.
Ruining brother relationships in 2002. Oh. All right. On other notes, do you guys enjoy watching Top Gun?
The movie? Yeah.
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Care to watch it one frame at a time?
No.
Some guy is broadcasting Top Gun one frame at a time via his Twitter.
That's gonna take forever.
Good for him, yeah.
He's gonna have so many fucking.
Did they announce how many frames that would be?
Not yet. I'm sure they will when he's done.
Frame trolls. That's so odd. Oh my god, that reminds me of like the time that they that Adult Swim was coming out with the fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie. So they fucking they put it in the tiny ass box.
Oh my god!
It was like picture
I do remember
picture.
that, and it was like this big.
Yeah,
in
it
the
was
corner.
so fucking tiny, and there was
Oh
no
my
audio
God.
for it. Oh, I was, I saw it. I just remember like they were like, "Oh,
What
we're
was
gonna
it they
do this."
played during that too? It was some bullshit.
No, it was.
It was just regular Aqua Teen Hunger Force episodes. I think.
no,
They played The Room.
That's what it was.
Oh my
That's
god! Yeah,
The room.
the most brilliant. That has to go down as one of the most brilliant trolls. That
Oh.
was so fucking good. Because I literally, I should have fucking known. I should have been savvy enough to really like get what was going on well ahead of time. But I was like,
It was early Adult Swim. You know,
it was early Adult Swim, and like when they did it, they announced it, and I was like, fuck that, they're not gonna do that. I was like, that's bullshit. And then they just kept announcing it, and I was like, this movie's maybe not gonna make a ton of money. Maybe they just want this to be like they're gonna just try and like push the envelope, and just make it really trendy, and they're gonna be fucking hipsters with this thing. And I was like, shit, they're actually gonna do it. And I was a big Aqua Teen Hunger Force fan, and I remember like fucking turning on my television for that. And I like look
And
at I was like
shutting it off.
No. I checked the TV guide, and I was like, fuck, it's supposed to be on. And I was like, what the fuck is that in the corner? And then I saw it, and I was like, you motherfuckers. Like I just knew. I was like, you fucking got me. All right, it was
They
pretty
got
good.
everybody because I remember just sitting waiting for that thing, and then the other movie started, and you're like, wait a minute, and I'm hitting the guide. I'm like, it says it's supposed to be on. What the fuck is going on? And I'm changing channels and hitting buttons on my cable box, thinking it fucked up. And
So they purposely did
I watched.
that?
Oh yeah.
I watched
Wow.
The Room twice that night.
God.
yeah, because the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie wasn't in theaters yet. And they're like, oh, we're gonna show it on Adult Swim before it ever hits theaters, and they did. It was about this big
Yeah.
in the corner of a
the
TV
corner?
screen,
Yeah.
Well, the
and
room
no
was playing.
audio while the room was playing.
No
It was
audio.
so bad.
I remember just
Fucking assholes.
the moment I realized what was going on. It was just a moment of pure anger, and I just laughed. I was so
Yeah.
hard.
God damn it.
Anyway, what else we got?
We got Japan being up shit creek again. Fukushima dumped another 100 tons of radioactive goop into the ocean.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
That's weird. Was it? I mean, is it really? Can there ever be an accident when 100 tons of fucking radioactive goop goes into any place? It can't be.
I'm just
it's
waiting
more
for
than
the
a
fir-
coincidence.
Dude,
okay?
I'm just waiting for the first magic carp to wash up on shore at this point.
It's not like TGRI's doing this shit. Okay, it's fucking. The Secret of the Ooze.
Oh,
Secret of the
Well,
Ooze.
can you get that three-eyed fish from The Simpsons?
Yeah.
Fucking-
Secret of the Ooze is that there's no fucking talking turtles. You just get leukemia and fucking die. That's it.
you get cancer steaks.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw that and I was like, all right, how much longer until Godzilla and/or Pokemon just fucking start walking up onto shore?
Two-headed Fallout cows.
The fucking fire ants.
God, fuck
Oh my god, those fucking fire ants. Oh man. You know, I could have gone my entire life without you bringing that up and I would have been happy.
I think you guys, both of yours, just souls cried.
Yeah, well, I got my fucking shit pushed in because I didn't even know where to go in that game. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking raw dog this.
And you walked into
Just
two
went to
fire
the
ants and they
fucking went to
beat
the
your
subway
shit
with
up.
fucking fire ants and got my butthole stretched.
What game?
Fallout 3.
Oh,
God, it's such a good
I've
game.
never
I
played
think
that
Fire
game,
Ant-
but it's funny. I still have the game. I just don't know where the cover is. I have in GameStop the yellow envelopes.
Yeah.
I have the booklet and then the game in the envelope, but I don't have the disc or I don't have the case.
I don't know why. I recommended the worst games for you. Like now, I'm pretty savvy to like what you like, but man, back in the day, I used to just be like, "Oh man, like you're gonna fucking love this," and I recommended that game to you. That is not your style of game.
I never played it. I have never tried it yet.
It's Oblivion with guns. It's not your style of game.
Oblivion, Elder Scrolls. Who makes Elder Scrolls?
Bethesda.
Well, we'll see how they do with the new Wolfenstein.
I will say this: I heard Skyrim
Well-
was really good, though. Like I heard Skyrim was amazing. So
Yeah, Skyrim was really good. Like I played Oblivion and Skyrim back to back, and I was like, man, Skyrim's a lot better.
that's what I heard.
Skyrim is
like,
a lot better. I'll give you that. I still really love Oblivion. I love
Oh, I do too, but
just
man,
the dialogue, the quest lines, and stuff like that. And I actually went through and played it again recently. But yeah, I will agree. The mechanics are just they're just better. They're just execution.
Isn't it also newer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
so I
newer.
mean, obviously you can't.
I'm not gonna fault. Yeah, it's one of those. You can't
you
fault
can't-
it for being old. It was they made progress. It's
Oblivion-
that's what's supposed to happen.
Because I watched you play Oblivion. The graphics still look good.
they still hold up. They're not
mean,
the worst.
They're not bad.
No, they're not.
They're not great.
They're not Morrowind.
They're not
They're
Morrowind.
decent graphics. Like their graphics.
Morrowind for its time had to have been pretty decent, though.
it was.
It was.
Yeah.
Wasn't Oblivion like one of like wasn't it like a launch title almost?
It was close.
Damn near
Close,
close to it.
right?
Yeah,
It
it
was
was really
close.
close.
It was in launch window.
Yeah.
I just remember thinking, like, because I bought that initially for the PC, and my PC just fucking couldn't run it. Like, I was running it on medium at maybe 20 frames a second, and I was like, oh, this is fucking painful. And then they fucking announced this Xbox 360, and I was like, well, fucking, I guess I'm going to get it, because it ran it at a pretty solid 30, and it looked decent, so
I mean, it's.
I was shocked.
I still love my 360. Speaking of that, I just bought a new one. So yay!
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 Yeah.
Thank
But,
you, GameStop, for having a defective controller. So I got the new Halo 4 controller for free. So appreciate
What else we got?
Oh, man. So there was all the hype from the Nintendo Direct conference.
Little Mac.
Little Mac.
Yeah.
Fucking Little Mac. Did you see the character they announced after that?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, because no
Who?
one gives a fuck.
No,
Fucking Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong.
You know what?
Who
But
cares?
seriously, after Little Mac, who gives a
Yeah,
fuck
who gives a
about
flying
Diddy Kong?
fuck who they announced
Yeah,
next?
but I'm fine with that though. Diddy Kong wasn't he in Melee?
No.
No,
Then
Wait.
he was in the original then.
no.
No, he was in Brawl,
he was
wasn't
in
he?
Brawl.
Oh, he was in Brawl.
Yeah.
And he was shit then, and he's shit now.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
Maybe
Diddy Kong.
maybe they make him better. You know who I would have liked? I would have liked better is Dixie. I like Dixie as a character.
You know what? Yeah.
She would have been
And
better.
she's got cooler powers, so
Yeah, she can float.
yeah, she can float. That would've
Why
been
is it
interesting.
Nintendo girls float?
I don't know.
because they have vaginas.
Don't know.
Big.
I don't know.
It just, I don't know why that just hit me. I'm like, that makes no sense. Like, if you really look at it, all the girls float.
You can bleep this out because they have.
Their mustaches.
The mustaches do it.
Oh.
Why does Mario sing like a rock?
He's a guy.
He has nuts to weigh him down.
Alrighty. Anyway,
Oh, goddamn. All right, now that happened.
he's got a nice pair of what are those blocks, the bricks that like the angry looking bricks that smash down.
Thwomps.
Oh, thwomps.
Thwomps. He's got a nice solid pair of thwomps.
Yeah, instead of crotch shoes, he wears thomp shoes.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, goddamn. So, Ken,
Yeah,
Left Behind, what'd you think?
it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah? Now, after all that was done, did it change your opinion of Joel's decisions at the end of the original game?
Spoilers.
Not.
Joe, you're still an asshole.
Not. Yeah, you're still an asshole, Joel.
There
I
we
mean, yeah. I mean, you get more attached to Ellie through that,
Right.
but still, I mean, whatever.
Okay, well,
At this point, I don't know.
I'm trying not to spoil it for myself, but I don't really care, and I know Pete's not going to play this game because it's a single player game. Is the only reason that you're okay with Joel's decision, or more okay with Joel's decision at the end of the original title, simply because you like her character more now, or you feel more attached to her?
I guess, yeah.
All right.
I
guess that was my
after-
feeling throughout the entire
I mean, I really
original
like
game.
Ellie, but this kind of it was.
I was only really
you have
attached
to play it to see like where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I was only really attached to Winter Ellie, but after you play this, like, you can see why he did it.
I guess I wasn't even as attached to Ellie. I saw why Joel was that attached to Ellie.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
there were the parallels between her and his daughter. It just
yeah, but like after playing all this, and like we were talking about it earlier today, where this DLC fills in a gap you didn't even know was there. Like, until you play this, you don't realize there was a gap, like a chunk missing from the story, and then you play this, you're like, all right.
and it actually takes
yeah.
place in the middle of the story.
yeah, they picked a really good spot to
Do you-
put
do you-
this DLC.
Is it at the very end of the DLC, the part that you're talking about?
No. It's just playing
It's
through
an
it. you'll-
overall thing.
Yeah.
There's no.
Okay, I really gotta fucking
It
play
takes
it
place
now.
before Chapter 3. So I mean,
Okay,
not at the end of the
I
game
wasn't
for
gonna
sure.
play this for a while, but I guess I'm just gonna have to break down because it sounds way too awesome.
It's only like 3 hours of your day. It's not horrible.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll definitely
It's
fucking
so
pick it up
good.
now. I don't even care. It's well worth. I don't know why people are bitching. 3 hours more of fucking excellent Last of Us for $15
Yeah,
is a fucking
take my
steal.
$15.
Take my
and
money.
Put it toward the sequel, and I'm a happy boy.
I'm gonna buy Metal Gear for fucking $40. So
yeah, I'm buying a demo for $40. I'm good. I'm all right. I can handle it.
you know what? I will say this though. I will probably play that Phantom Pain or Ground Zeroes. I'll probably play it at least 3 times through.
Probably more than that. And like you're bored, just be like, all right, I got 2 hours to kill. I'll
Just
play.
beat it again. Why not?
Yeah.
Play it, yeah. Just get really hype. I mean, we could have there could be worse things for 2 hours of an open world sandbox game essentially.
Right.
So
So
What else we got?
Lightning Returns.
Yeah.
Finished it.
Yeah.
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 Was it the series ruiner that everyone said it was?
No.
No. Didn't feel that bad, huh?
No. I mean, I'm not as attached to Final Fantasy as a lot of people are. Like, I like the series, but I'm not like, oh my god! Like, I laughed when Aerith died. Like,
That's because this shit was funny.
it was funny.
Oh no, she dropped her marbles.
Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. I don't know.
My
It
whole
was
thing.
fine. I understand why people are upset
Yeah.
that it's going this direction. I completely understand, but I guess I just don't care enough about the series.
Yeah.
what direction I guess is it going without
Action.
getting
Action game.
and that with the story?
With the
more
gameplay, it's going
geared
straight
towards
action
that too?
RPG instead of old school.
Well, yeah, they do
traditional.
need better writers too. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Because that's my only. I don't give a shit. I don't give a. They could take away all the RPG elements and make it a gosh darn
goddamn.
fucking first-person shooter for all I give 2 fucking shits. But I liked Final Fantasy games for the stories. That's
See, I didn't really pay attention. I read the text literally to find out where to go next.
Oh,
That's
see,
how
I-
I started. Like,
really. I
I
always
mean,
liked
now,
Final Fantasies.
like, yeah, I read the story except for 13 because I know.
It is the third game. We get it.
Like, I get it. Like, in 13 and 13-2, like, I just ignored the story because it made that game better. But, I mean, I like the story in 4, and I never played 6. I'll get around to it eventually. But, I mean...
Yeah, I don't know. I dig the stories in Final Fantasy games, and I guess that's my only fear.
My
Well-
only fear at this point is like, I mean,
They could change
15
anything. I'm all for change. Just make it good stories. That's not
Yeah.
a change.
No, like 15 looks great. Don't get me wrong. It looks shiny and pretty. From what I've seen with the battle system, looks like it's going to work pretty good. My only complaint at this point is knowing that game is set in the same world that all the 13 games were, and Lightning is supposed to cameo in these.
Fucking Lady Cloud.
I'm fucking sick of looking at her face.
I am kind of too.
I don't give a shit anymore.
Now,
Like,
what's her issue? I haven't played any of these 3 games, but I guess like everybody says that she's just totally one-dimensional. That's her big
Yeah.
issue.
She don't give a shit.
She's dirty. She's chick dirty Harry, basically.
Not a shit was given about anything.
I
Oh my
kind
God,
of
dude,
like
that-
characters like that, though.
You did the Moogle quest, right?
Yeah.
Oh, ding! Just fucking. Oh, you need to get home. Let me just fucking throw you there. She's midget tossing in the middle of the forest.
I see. You know what? I don't so much mind stuff like that. I don't know. I guess I would have to play it, but
I don't know. Just at least in the last one and this one, she's really goth.
She's Mrs. Randy Orton at this point.
I
There's just no personality.
None at all.
I guess the one thing you can kind of give them credit for with trying to go in that direction is that there's never in my experience, there's never been a female character in video games that really kind of had that persona, like that just complete badass, I don't give a fuck attitude. I can't think of one other than her, really.
Samus didn't give a fuck
Well, for a while there.
until other
Yeah,
The
so she
baby.
got all feels, got her feels on. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Samus was kind of like that.
Samus never gave a fuck.
Samus couldn't talk though in those games, or really
Good.
didn't really have a reason to because she was alone all the time.
So how did she eat?
It was a
Feeding
helmet.
tubes.
Yeah, I don't know.
She drank her own piss.
She likes to taste.
It's sterile.
Sterile.
She likes to taste. Speaking of sterile, Ronda Rousey beat Sarah McMahon.
Armbar.
TKO knee to the body.
Ooh.
Complete opposite body part that she usually does.
Man, I almost
Yeah.
went YouTube.
You know what? No, it kind of sucks because this one was actually good. 4 out of the 5 were TKO finishes.
Wow.
There's one 5-round, or there's one 3-round, and I guess it was like an awesome fight.
How come the girls are expected to fight like every fucking month? I don't understand that.
I don't know. They boobs.
They do
I don't know.
I
I'd rather see a boob.
relevancy.
I'd rather see Ronda Rousey jump around than Lyoto Machida.
I definitely would rather see Ronda Rousey jump around than Lyoto Machida.
So that might be why. Also, Daniel Cormier beat this Patrick Cummings guy, the new guy, with a punch. TKO punches, so that's pretty cool. I mean, it sucks that we missed it, but whatever. It's money well saved.
It sounds like it would have been a pretty decent pay-per-view. But
It would have been, but it would have been short because all the finishes were first round. Like
damn.
like Ronda Rousey beat her opponent in like 1 minute 9 seconds, and then the other fight was 1 minute 17 seconds.
Jesus.
So literally, it would have been the shortest pay per view ever. and
Yeah.
I don't feel like I would have got a lot of.
We just go to Hooters next time.
Yeah, I like
Fuck it.
Hooters.
Oh, random game stuff I saw around. They were asking Black Tusk about Gears of War, and they say it's still in the very early planning stages. They still have no idea exactly what they're going to do, but it's going to be a few more years before they even get this first one out.
Also, they don't know what they're doing, but the gears are turning.
God
damn it.
Fuck
Who gives a fuck?
The puns just keep coming.
And if you like puns like these, please watch the Bayonetta videos that are coming out in the coming weeks.
Oh, yeah, there's some upcoming puns that are just fucking terrible. Oh.
In a good way.
In a good way, but fucking terrible.
If they make, I will say this: if they make this next game on par with, like, let's say Gears 1 or 3, would you guys be up for playing it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to play it
absolutely.
anyway. You know what? At this point, as long as it's not Judgment, I will play it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I heard Judgment was
Yeah.
just awful. I just
Judgment was
skipped it.
garbage.
I just skipped it. Gears of War 3 I like. The only thing I would want is how long does it go? The normal horde goes to 50, right?
Yeah.
I want beast mode to go up to 50.
Yeah, I think Beast Mode only goes up to like 20.
Yeah,
like 14, 20, yeah. It's not fun. I want to
I
have
will
to
agree with
fight
that.
people that are like I want to have to fight the bots that are in mechs. Like, give me a challenge.
Yeah. Oh, Christ. Let's see other things coming out. Sniper Elite 3 looks fucking awesome.
Can't wait.
That I
Oh.
will probably. I don't know if I'll buy it day one.
that's
but
straight rental, but
It's a rental, absolutely.
goddamn, am I going to play that game?
My friends used to a lot of my friends like Dave and everyone used to play.
And me and Ken,
Yeah, you guys were on it a shit ton. I remember.
we played the
Now,
fuck
is
out of
that
that
what-
game.
Is that one of those games where, like, the one mechanic that works is, like, so awesome that it carries it through the game?
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
But the level design is just piss poor.
Yes.
Level
Okay.
design was garbage. The AI was just absolute retarded, but Dude, those kill
you
cams.
have-
were
the kill
awesome.
cams were
Oh,
fucking
Can
sweet.
you
And
have-
the sniping, like when you played on realistic, the sniping when you got a headshot, it felt
Felt
so
so good.
Especially if it was like from really far away, and you
Yeah.
had to judge the wind and the angle of the
Wow.
scope.
Dude, did you
Oh,
see
it was
that they
great.
put the kill cams and shit on vehicles now too?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
Now, is the new one has like a different locale, right? Because the other
Yeah,
one
it's in
was
the-
a
Yeah,
World
this one's
War
in
II,
Africa.
but the last one was World War II themed.
I think this one's still World War II.
Yeah,
it's just
still
Africa.
World War II, just in the desert.
No, I was just thinking like they could do something modern day. A modern day sniper game would be kind of fun. I mean, I know they had that
Yeah.
game Sniper, but
Yeah, but those.
Like-
I'm
was-
done with it shooting.
Yeah. So is there a mode where it could be like our snipers versus your snipers?
Mhm.
Like that would be cool. Minus like
I think there wasn't there?
Yeah, it was It was only
was
one-on-one,
one-on-one.
which
Oh.
kind of should be, but
yeah. I mean, the only issue I have with that in a game mode that's awesome. But like Jake and I, what movie were we watching where it was two snipers versus each other?
yeah,
enemy at the gate.
enemy at the gate, yeah.
And we're all like, "Oh, this is awesome." Then we're all like, "Wait a minute, this is like it might not be that great because it's just a whole lot of just sitting around."
That's basically what that game mode ended up being. Was you just go prone and look, hoping
Yeah, it
that
was-
the
it was
asshole
like-
would zoom in and you'd see the glint on his scope.
It was like first to 5. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like
I like games like that though. I
Yeah.
love that cat and mouse style. Like
Yeah.
the fight with the end, man.
I was just about to say the fight with
You know
the
what?
end and Metal
The
Gear
only
Solid
thing, the
3.
only thing that I didn't
the
do
one
on that was
with
the
the old
DLC
man? Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we rented it.
Mhm.
But I really wanted to just shoot Hitler in the nuts. That's
I
how
was-
the DLC ended. You shot Hitler in the testicles.
I was actually just gonna say the subsistence multiplayer,
Mhm.
which, gosh darn man, I wonder. I very much
Goddamn.
doubt. I very much doubt that it's even like available.
How about it? Words.
Anyway.
English.
But the did they carry over the multiplayer from Subsistence 3 into the HD remake that they made for PlayStation 3?
I
Don't
don't know.
That's a good question because if it was there, I would play that right now. That multiplayer was so good.
You
my,
have that,
my
don't you,
gut,
Ken?
My gut
Yeah.
tells me no.
I have the legacy. I'll check when I get home.
I have it too. I have the Legacy one too, and I very much doubt that it's on there. But so fucking good. That game. I was just about to say that it would have been a really cool game if Kojima's team made a sniper game like that.
Yeah.
But essentially, that's what that game was. That game was a lot of snipers, and man, were the fucking battles in that game just so tense. It was exactly that. Like, you would see the glint on people's rifles, and it was all about placement and just timing, and it was so fucking good. Anyway,
Other games coming. Evil Within finally got a release date.
yeah,
Super hype.
late summer,
August, mid-August.
August, awesome.
Yep.
Can't wait for that
let's see,
game.
you got Sacred 3.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's good.
It can't be as bad as Sacred 2.
yeah. That's
Well,
for damn
you say
sure.
that.
Well, it better not be as bad as Sacred 2.
No, I don't think it could be.
Then the
I
other,
wouldn't put money on it, but you know.
God, the other one that I brought up to Ken the other day that annoyed me for an odd reason, but it still annoys me. Fucking the ID at Xbox program for indie developers. The first game they announced coming out on that program is a Worms title.
Which is an indie game.
I agree, it is an indie game, but I guess just in my mind, it's not indie enough to be the first one coming out. I was expecting
They
something.
just got done first. I mean, I don't see the big deal.
It's just weird to me looking at all the actual, I guess, things that I consider more indie coming
Yeah, I mean
out on
that
PS4.
could have just been like they had like 3 Worms title. I get what Eric's saying. They had like 3 Worms titles on just straight up vanilla Xbox Live. Like what the fuck? It
They
almost
have
makes you.
probably more. I think there's like 4 or 5.
I think there's
and
5.
so from Eric's perspective, it probably makes him wonder like, well, what the fuck did they even need this thing for if they're just going to release shit?
They
that
just
could've
wanted.
just
No,
been an
I
Xbox
understand
Live
it. They
title.
wanted. It's
Well,
allowing them
we've
to
had-
self-publish. I get it, but I was just expecting more original stuff like the PS4's
well,
got.
we
I
haven't
guess.
had a Worms game in a while, right? So we should be technically
No, when did that?
we should be
was it
warming
Ultimate
up to
Mayhem?
we should be warming up to this, guys.
God.
I was trying
God.
really hard to cut that one
Damn
off,
it.
but he kept it going. I apologize to everybody. That was bad.
I don't. You sit there and you like it.
Oh God.
Fuck
damn it.
me.
Should I give you a warming next time? Sorry,
Oh.
Barbara. I challenge you to a pun off.
Pun off.
All right, Pete. Fine. I was gonna save this till later, but fuck you then. So Octodad
Yeah.
got delayed.
Wow.
Yeah.
They pushed it back a month.
Whatever. I mean, I barely play my PS4 anyways.
Well, it's
you
because
know?
there's nothing on it.
Yeah.
Octodad would have made you use it.
Yeah, it's
Unreleased reasons, just they're pushing it back. So
If they make it work, whatever.
hey, as long as that 4-player mode works, I don't care. They
I
better
would-
fucking
I would
patch
be
out
playing-
the HTCP.
Yeah, I would be playing my PlayStation right now if my house had enough lights to support me playing Outlast. But no, it doesn't.
You wuss.
I
watched-
am.
I watched a video and some on Outlast, and the guy was missing his ring finger. I was like, "What the hell?" Like, it's pretty cool. Like, you can like lose limbs and fingers.
I haven't seen that, but I
Yeah.
don't doubt it. That game's incredible.
This was
I
like
don't know.
one of
I
the
didn't
last
make it very
scenes,
far
like,
into that game because I was falling asleep. I started it. The car pulled up in the beginning. I got out of it, and I shut it off.
so you couldn't outlast the game.
It's only you too. It's only you.
I'm telling you, man, he's been writing this shit down for like weeks and just holding it. He's been holding it like a stagnant fart around a new girl, just waiting. And now he found a way to release it all.
Just that moment where like you get off the date and you get back into your car
And
you're
just shit
like,
your pants.
Oh God, yeah.
Like in Ted.
Oh
he
my
just lets
God,
one rip.
dude.
He's like, "Thank God."
Yeah, I've had that moment around some girls. Let me tell you. Oh,
Let's see some other PlayStation 4 news. According to their sales so far, 1 in 3 people who bought a PS4 also bought a Vita.
All right.
So
1 in 3.
yeah,
Wow,
that's a lot higher than I thought it was going to be.
That's good for them.
Wow, yeah,
What are like?
that's weird. So that's
wonder-
that's kicking Vita sales up there.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
I
yeah.
was thinking about buying one myself.
I mean, what are
so.
the sales like compared to like a DS?
Oh, they're
Oh,
still
abysmal. Yeah.
Really?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
DS is. Was
Nintendo handhelds will forever
Well,
dominate.
Nintendo
I'm
handhelds
original
convinced
are
of
DS.
that.
One of
Awesome.
the
Like-
original DS was one of, if not the most.
Sold system. I think it is
Yeah.
the most sold system ever.
Is it? That's what I thought.
I think I'm pretty
it's-
positive.
It's an amazing system. Everything about it. So I mean,
Let's see. Other than that, PS4 has now broken 5 million units sold before Japan ever got their hands on it.
Wow. I heard there was going to be a shortage until like April too.
Oh yeah, there's
Damn.
well yeah, because they shipped them all to Japan. Plus they had to take them back and put that Fox stamp on them, so they could sell the special edition ones to Japan.
No way. You think that's what they did?
Oh yeah.
You think they just rebranded them and just?
Did you see this picture of those things?
It's just a sticker.
It's
literally.
essentially just a decal on the system. There's nothing different.
I would still buy
oh,
one.
yeah.
I still want it. I saw it and I still wanted it real bad.
Just on the shiny part, there's a gold fox symbol.
yeah, I don't
That's
give
it.
a fuck. I
That's
still
cool.
want
Whatever.
it.
And then Sony says there are over 100 new games coming out on PS4 by the end of this year.
Well, they better get to getting.
Yeah,
I know,
Jesus.
right? It's already almost March, and
Yeah,
they're
it is.
look, in the
I'm
next
fine
9
with that,
months. That's think about it. I mean, in 9 months, 100 games. That's at least 10 a month.
Yeah, man, that's
Considering it's been out since November, and they've 20 games total at this
my
point.
wallet.
and
my
one
wallet
of
is gonna
them, one
hurt
of them is
so
NBA
bad.
Live.
Ugh.
My wallet.
that game doesn't count. Oh, a funny mod I saw someone did in a GTA 5 lobby.
Uh-oh.
He can flip a switch and make all of the cars aggro you.
That's awesome.
That's
Why
pretty
did you
awesome.
tell Pete that? Yeah,
That's
he's-
awesome.
Well,
that is
you
pretty
got to
badass.
have the mod and all that stuff. Pete
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
do it, but somebody,
Well,
if he
Pete'll find a way.
wants to hack his Xbox and all that shit, go right ahead. That's up to you. But
That's
yeah, they
Shouldn't
modded a
issue that
GTA 5
challenge.
lobby, so he picks a player and all of the cars will fucking aggro you. The entire city's worth of cars will come after
That's so cool. I mean,
sounds amazing, and I'm actually shocked that it doesn't just completely break the game.
you. Oh, I'm sure it just makes it horribly hard to play.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
But I saw a video of it. It was pretty funny. This guy's just running down the median of the highway, and everything as it goes past him is just turning and slamming into walls.
It's just a magnet.
Yeah, basically, he's a car magnet.
Wow.
yeah, it sounds like a big, growing pain. Haha. All right, fuck you guys. Anyways,
Oh.
Oh.
What if he just has a magnetic personality?
Oh.
There's the good pun. Other than that,
Oh,
it was
no.
just a bunch of odd stuff that popped into my head and figured we'd talk about it.
Thinking of weird things that popped in my head.
Uh-oh.
Earlier today,
God.
we were.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So earlier today, like I have like weird trains of thought.
Yeah,
People at home. So like, we were playing
fucking
today.
derailed
and
trains.
We were playing Bayonetta, and I was like, "Oh look, hey, it's angels and demons." I'm like, "Angels." I'm like, "Oh look, nice wings." I'm like, "Wings, Red Bull." I'm like, "Red Bull gives you wings." I'm like, "Huh." There's a Halo. I'm like, "It must be good." I'm like, "Halo." Jennifer Lopez. I was like, taco flavored kisses. And I was like, and that was my whole thought process. And I was like, in the middle of the video, I was like, taco flavored kisses. And they're like, okay. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys.
Dude, the way your brain works, you are wired all kinds of fucking wrong.
That was
Fucking flowchart Pete.
yeah. It's like,
That was just perfect because we asked him in the video. Like, where did that come
where did that come from? And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, this is how it happened.
It was just kind of stunned silence. We heard it. We were just like, the fuck?
So I got something weird to talk about. I had a dream
Uh-oh.
that I got an STD
Yeah.
where fucking the fucking STD caused insects to get into my nutsack, and the doctor had to give me pills that would either cure the disease in time or my nutsack would explode from all the bugs in my nutsack. Horrifying.
Did it
Horrifying.
explode or what happened?
No, I don't know, but fucking that's the worst disease I could think of. I would rather get cancer than have a fucking nutsack full of insects.
So do you guys happen to remember the first time you heard a character, like physically heard them swear in a video game?
I heard the word fuck today in Bayonetta.
Gex. It's probably Gex.
Like, how, like, what are
Just
we...
any, like, I'm sure it happened when you guys were obviously far younger than me, so what was considered a swear word at that point?
I remember
I mean, but there's things I consider swear words now that I don't.
Well, when I was...
Like hell or damn or ass. Those aren't swear words.
They're not, but at that point they may have been.
Yeah, they may have been.
when I was a kid.
Yeah, probably Gex.
Yeah.
I mean...
What is
Gex.
Gex? Oh, Gek. Oh, the game.
Yep.
Yeah, got it.
That shitty lizard.
Take
Probably
that back. That lizard was beautiful.
Probably the best game, the funniest time, like
And one of the
someone
few
ever
things Crystal Dynamics did right.
This is the only one I remember, like a game swearing, and it's like memorable to me. Is I think Christmas or my birthday, I got Blitz the League for PS2 in the first one. So I was like, oh hell yeah! So I did the tutorial, and my dad's like, you liking the game? And he came in at the perfect time, and he's like, wake the fuck up. And he's like, what the hell was that? I'm like,
Nothing, Dad.
I'm like, I don't know, Dad. He's like, was that the game? I'm like, no, that was kind of the game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, he's like, what did we buy you? I'm like, it says mature. He's like, all right. He's like, whatever.
It's
like,
it's mature football.
yeah, he's like, whatever, dude. My dad didn't care. He's like, just turn it down so your mom doesn't hear it.
my dad's like, I don't know what it is about like parents and swearing in front of their kids, and like, I'm glad that my parents never really swore in front of me because it's like just really awkward. My dad now, like every once in a while, I think I've heard my dad say fuck like 3 times throughout my entire life, and every time he does now, it's just the funniest damn thing. We were like,
Because they only say it when they're really mad or really frustrated.
Yes.
yeah, and he just kind of said it the other day, and he was just like, he just kind of saw, like, we were sitting for a while trying to get this thing. I won't bore you with the story. It was stupid. We were sitting for a while waiting for this thing, and he just kind of puts his head in his hand, and he just goes, well, fuck. It was just the funniest.
See, I never really had those awkward moments because, I mean, you guys have heard me talk to my mom on the phone. I talk to her the same way I talk to you guys.
Yeah,
is
like you're
always
fucking
the way it's
partners
been.
at a truck driving company.
Yeah. It's just the way it is, man. Fuck it. Whatever. The only
person I don't swear at is my grandma.
my grandmother is the only person I never swore in front of was my grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Which is good.
Yeah.
You can't swear in front of grandma.
No.
that was Jake.
It was me. I was scraping on the fabric of the couch. I didn't. If I would have farted out, you would have known it.
If you would have farted, you'd have just farted on your own Xbox headset, so that's your fault.
That's fine.
All right. Well, you can taste your own ass next time you're talking to us then.
He does anyway.
I
Like,
know. Go on.
He's giving himself rim jobs.
I rim job myself daily.
Mouth right there.
God.
Lucky Pants podcast now
yeah.
with more rim jobs.
That's if he farted on his headset, that's truly talking out of his ass. Then.
Oh, God damn it! Oh,
God.
Eric's face is the best.
and the train kept rolling. God.
Sorry.
So with the upcoming release of Yaiba, what is your favorite video game ninja?
Oh, God.
Favorite game ninja, Sub-Zero.
That's a good one.
actually a
That's
good
a
one.
really good one.
That's the only one I really know. Unfortunately, I think the only other game I played with the ninja was Ninja Gaiden 2 or 3. It was like the first one on Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Was that
You
2?
know what I'm gonna go with? It's gonna sound weird. I'm gonna go with this one. It's maybe not my favorite ninja, but it's the one that like sticks out in my mind. I really liked. There was a game. It was made by Crystal Dynamics. It was called Ninja.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say that as a joke, but yeah.
it was it was a fun game, and I don't know. It was kind of iconic for me. Like I remember playing that game. It was kind of like action arcadey. And
Yeah.
Yep.
It was good. Just like almost nobody's played it that I know of.
No one really knows what
really,
the fuck it
I
is.
remember that being a badass game. And it was one of my first Ninja games, so I'm gonna go with that one.
What game?
It was just called
Ninja?
Ninja.
Ninja.
I have to go with Ayane. She was my main for a long, long time in DOA.
Just close to your heart.
Just close, just right there.
Yeah.
I mean, second is probably Hayabusa because fucking Ninja Gaiden's awesome, but
Ninja Gaiden is awesome.
Ninja is pretty good.
See, I'm still going with that. You know, I remember it from way back, iconic. I'm going with the fucking dude from Kung Fu for NES.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what,
not
though?
joking.
but he's not a ninja. He's a kung fu.
He
I'm
knows Kung
changed-
Fu.
I'm gonna change mine to Surf Ninjas.
Three
Either-
ninjas, man.
Either
will
the Three
say-
Ninjas.
No,
Go
but
Ninja.
past that, I would say probably fucking what's his face, Cage from Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, Ninja.
Okay,
Ninja.
yeah.
Rap.
I was gonna say, fucking Ninja Turtles. I was gonna say, train of thought
Just gone.
gone.
Next,
Oh,
There it
with
goes.
with Yaiba, like I really, now that you've told me the premise for the backstory on that game, where you play somebody that he's killed,
Mhm.
that should be done with so many other games. I would love like a Mario themed game where you play as one of the turtles that he's killed.
One of the dry bones.
Yeah, that would be fucking
just out for revenge.
awesome. That'd be so cool. You could like throw your shell and shit.
Fuck you got to make that M-rated, man. Just like go up to Mario, pull off one of your ribs, and shank him to death.
Do you see that weapon in Yaiba?
What is it?
It's a bone.
It's a shoulder bone.
Wow.
Oh, that's fair.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how that game. Like after watching the combat trailer, I'm still a little. It looks a little too mashy.
Oh, I almost guarantee it. It's going to be mashy,
So-
but whatever.
Really, not as technically proficient as some of the other Ninja Gaidens.
Right.
It's
So,
Inafune,
I'm not
though.
sure about.
Okay.
It is, but man, I don't like mashy stuff like that. Like there has to be something.
But it's Inafune.
I know I love Inafune, but it's not him though. It's just people in the studio.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's always the problem. Like those guys are so high up now. It's just the name, and they just produce the stuff. And producers don't. That doesn't mean shit anymore.
producer means I gave you $1.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
something.
That's exactly it. You're right.
I mean, I'm still gonna play it.
Oh yeah, I'm still going to get it. I don't care.
I still need to pre-order it.
Hey,
Probably
you
should
know
do
what?
that.
I paid for fucking Lightning Returns. I can pay for Yaiba.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking whatever.
I'm not going to complain.
I'm still gonna support fucking Team Ninja just so
They keep making stuff. Where's my DOA Extreme 3? God damn it!
Yeah, come on. I need that volleyball.
I'm jonesing. Need to go back to Zack Island.
Jake's petting his
Gotta
leg.
get back to Zack Island.
Oh,
Yeah.
out of anything you can think of, I mean, obviously you don't have to waste too much time. But what is the most memorable video game commercial that sticks out to you?
Oh fuck.
Blasto.
The fuck is Blasto?
Blasto. What is it with? That's another game similar to Ninja that no one's ever fucking played. I loved that
I
game.
love Blasto.
I wish I could
Blasto,
find that. That game's so
literally,
rare.
Like, I
So fucking rare.
the only reason I remember it is because like I got it on a demo. I got it on a demo of the Pizza Hut thing, and I don't know how I remember this, but like the only reason I said Blasto is because I remember watching an old VHS. I think it was a recording of Pokemon, and it was the episode where Charmander fights Paris, and Paris just pokes him, and then he evolves to Parasect or whatever. Anyways, besides that, there's a commercial, and it was a Blasto commercial. I don't know how I remember it, but I just remember to this day. I watched that episode maybe when I was like 12. So, yeah. I remember it 10 years later. Oh, no, 12 years later. Aging myself.
See, for me, like, I would say the original Dead Island trailer that came out was just...
Yeah, but that wasn't really the commercial.
That's the thing. They didn't show that on TV, but if you're talking about things that stuck with you, I mean, that one just, it sticks with you. But if you want to talk just straight commercials, was the Halo 3 diorama commercial.
That was a good one.
That one
was cool.
There's that one. There's two of them. One of them's not going to be my answer, but the other one's the Gears of War.
Oh my God! I know.
The first one?
The very first one.
one.
With the Mad World?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mad World trailer was so good.
I was upset when they put that song though in the third game.
Really?
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't even
it was
notice
an
it.
awful. It was one. It was
Mad
an
World?
awful. Yeah,
That was when fucking Dom killed himself. Wasn't
Yes,
it? Yeah.
it was a fucking awful fucking. It was just so cliched. Like the song had already been used in something else, and then they brought it back, and they're like, "Oh, fucking continuity." Like I don't know. It was bad.
Yeah.
And that version of that song was terrible.
Were you mad?
I was mad. Pretty upset.
Were you mad in this world?
Anyway,
But
mine is I barely fucking played it, but that fucking Shinobi trailer for PS2 or the commercial where that kid's in the arcade and he's
Yes.
like, "Shinobi's back."
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know what it is about that commercial, but I always remember it.
Yeah, it was. I liked that game too. People gave that game some shit. I liked it. That game was hard as balls. I mean, that's one of the hardest games I played, especially on PS2.
I don't know why, just that one. It's not even that great of a commercial, but fucking just that Shinobi's back just sticks with me. I don't know why.
Nothing's really
Now that
stands out in my mind.
the more that you said Gears of War, I just remember everything about it. Like that spider, that giant spider. When you like look up and it's fucking staring at Marcus.
oh yeah.
And it just goes black. I'm like, oh. I just remember when I first saw that game. Like, I need a 360 now.
Yeah.
Even the first commercial they showed for the second Gears of War, where fucking Dom was running through the ash fields and shit.
That was okay. And then
It
you
wasn't
played
as good as Mad World, but
Yeah.
it was still.
And then you played the game and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
I guess I would have to say, maybe just off the top of my head, I know there's some 16-bit era stuff that I'm just passing up because I can't remember it now. But Vice City, when that one came out,
Yeah. And it,
Flock
Yeah.
of Seagulls?
Flock of Seagulls
Yeah.
song was
Yeah.
really
Oh.
fucking good.
Yeah.
And they, Rockstar
Pole
crafted
position.
some awesome
from Atari.
from Atari.
Yeah, they were smart on that. I love that song.
Yeah, it's a great song.
And
That was a really
that
great
fit
trailer.
Vice City perfectly.
Yeah, it did.
That's why it was perfect.
Even
so.
San Andreas when they did Welcome to the Jungle was really
Yeah,
really
that was good.
Yep.
too.
Yeah, that was really
God,
good.
they played that commercial for fucking ever.
They
Yeah,
played
they
it way
did.
too much. Yeah.
Like, I think that commercial was still on like 3 years after that fucking game came out.
It wouldn't
And I don't
surprise
even
me.
remember. Truly, I don't even remember the commercial for 4 at all.
I don't
do.
remember
It
the
wasn't-
song, but I remember the
Yeah, it
commercial.
wasn't good.
It was just Nico walking.
And they played that fucking commercial forever
Mhm.
too. Yet Red Dead only lasted like 3 months.
Yeah.
So, and
Well,
Red Dead
it-
was a far superior game to Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
4,
it
so.
is, but it doesn't have the name of Grand Theft Auto. I mean, everybody knows Grand Theft Auto.
I do
Like,
remember.
love it or hate it, everybody knows it.
I do remember
Which I don't hate it. So
Well,
the
yeah.
trailer or the commercial that they played for 3 when it first came out, and it was just a really.
Yes.
It was like an opera song.
that was an awesome commercial.
It was an awesome
and
commercial.
at the end of the commercial, that Banshee hits that jump with
And
the
it- yeah,
explosion.
it, like,
That
flips
was
over,
fucking
yeah.
awesome. Fucking
I think I
nostalgia.
Yeah.
Fucking watched Monday Night Raw when I first saw that commercial.
I love
You
video
remember
game
exactly where
commercials.
you were.
I do. I was in my kitchen getting some snacks for Monday Night Raw.
So if you guys could take any 2 video games and mash them together, what would they be?
Oh,
Resident Evil 4. No.
Oh.
No. I don't know.
what, 2 games?
Yeah, what would your dream mashup be? Just 2 things that would be really awesome together.
Does it have to be? I don't know. It's always hard for me because it's like
That's fine.
it's like. Do you want 2 different genres?
Whatever you want.
Any 2 things you think would be
No,
really awesome
I know what
together.
you're thinking of. I'm thinking of I'm asking myself whether or not I want 2 different genres.
He's
or
thinking
if I
out
want-
loud. See? It's
Yeah.
not just talking. It's processing information.
It's processing.
God damn it.
I'm gonna have to say. Wow.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft? World of Warcraft and what?
Zelda and Platinum.
That'd be cool. Yeah, just anything. Yeah, that would be
Just
cool.
change up that combat to like fucking just crazy.
I'll say.
See, and this question came up because I was just I watched another trailer for that Hyrule Warriors where they basically took Zelda and Dynasty Warriors and mashed them together.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but I want it done good, not.
That's the thing, though. I'm just saying,
Done
if
good.
there were 2 things that you could squash together, what do you want?
Mine would be GTA and Dynasty Warriors.
Okay. No, I see where he's going with that. It would be like a.
What are you just beating the shit out of mobs of people as they come at you?
Yeah,
You do that already.
We do that anyway.
Whatever you don't need, you just use your fists.
We do that already.
I'm gonna say.
Shit, my nephew loves that. Fucking just drive. You driving along. He's like, stop for a second. You get out, punch the person, get back in the car, and leave.
Say NBA Live and NBA 2K14.
I'm gonna say Double Dragon
All right.
and Mass Effect.
That would be weird.
It would be all right. Hear me out. The
I
only
can,
reason
I can see where
With-
you're going, but take me through the process.
So what you're saying is BioWare is going to make a Double Dragon game, but it's going to follow the storyline of Double Dragon 2.
Heard it here first.
yeah. Well, all right. Here's the only thing I was thinking on that is like, just because of the way in which, like not so much the dialogue trees, but just the attention to detail that BioWare puts in the Mass Effect games. I want something like that applied to a Double Dragon style beat 'em up.
All right. Just taking it a little more seriously than 80s.
Taking it a little more seriously, adding just different little elements, like very light RPG elements combined with, a deep combo system in a 2D fighter. I think they could pull something like that off.
I think I'm gonna change my answer. I'm gonna say Rainbow Six Vegas 2 and Dead Island,
That would be cool.
Okay, yeah.
That'd be cool.
where you literally are just you make your own dude, whatever, and then
teaming up to really like tactically take down zombies and stuff like that.
yeah,
would be
instead
cool.
of using a gosh damn paddle, I'm not in a fucking fraternity.
You're not Kevin Bacon. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, no, that would be a really cool concept. I would almost like to see. What was the game? Brothers in Arms. I would almost like to see a multiplayer style Brothers in Arms. Just that idea of like being able to kind of zoom out and have like that RTS perspective and like really plan and like strategize in a zombie world.
Okay.
That'd be cool. Because I mean, like that's kind of what I feel is like lacking from a lot of the zombie first person shooters is that, there's like elements of like even stuff like Walking Dead, the show and the comic, and like how all the characters are like, okay, we're gonna scavenge and stuff like that, and like finally certain games are getting around to that, like with like DayZ and what was the other game that State of Decay was kind of there's like a lot of planning,
Right.
and preparation and stuff like that, so they've got kind of that Harvest Moon feel to them. But I want like tactical, like when you take out zombies, you have to do it in a certain way, or else you're all gonna get really fucked.
Yeah, like, and there's one thing in games I never understood, and I don't like. I thought GTA was gonna do it, but they didn't do it well. They didn't do it at all. But like GTA, you could turn your flashlight on and off, right? Like that's cool.
Yeah.
Why the fuck can I take my silencer on or off? Like, just like
You can't do that.
you have
Not
to go to
GTA.
you have to go to a shop and take it
that's
off.
fucking dumb. That's stupid.
But like I was saying, that would be cool in a normal game. Like if you're to throw Rainbow Six and Dead Island together, where there's like four things and you want to just kill one and there's 3 more ahead. You just put a silencer on, shoot the one in the head, and just like drag it away.
You know what game really did that? Not to get off topic. You know what game really did that well? Was a game I played recently, Crysis 3, and 2 actually started the trend. Like, you could hold the back button while in game, and your character would just start to look at his gun, and you could customize it piece by piece right from the main game. You didn't have to pause. You didn't have to do anything. And he would take silencers, on or off. You could change the rate of fire for the guns. You could change the ammo type. You could change, like, scope and different and like grips and everything on the fly. It was sweet. It's a really good idea. I think a lot more first-person shooters and just shooters in general should kind of adapt.
Do you think that's going to be in the Division?
No, I don't.
Because like I know.
I don't know. I mean, you have a backpack, and you might.
Because I know in the I think
if they do that, I think it'll be like an inventory that you have to go into or open up.
What I think is in the Division, well, from what I've seen at least, is that whatever you have on your chest is whatever you have. Like, so when the guy puts his pistol away, he has a holster for it. If you don't have a holster for your pistol, you can't carry it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I feel like it's more
a good idea.
strategic. Like, so we can't all just be badasses walking around with like different vests. Like
that game. Now that I look at it more, now that we've actually started playing some MOBAs and stuff, that game seems like almost like a MOBA in a third-person shooter. Like just the amount of like attention to detail and everything in that game and how it's going to function.
the graphics look amazing.
The graphics do look amazing. I did unfortunately hear that game got pushed back. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
of
sucks.
course.
It's to be determined at this point because there were, unfortunately, some things that weren't working well together. So
Yeah.
it still needs some development, but
It-
that's
It
fine.
sucks.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good. I just don't want it to be. I don't know. I don't want it to be 25 to life. Or
Oh God, that
Jesus
game.
Christ.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to go the way of like Frame City Killer and 100 Bullets and shit where they just never show up.
100 Bullets. That is a game I haven't heard of in forever. I was really big into the comics and really disappointed when I found out that game actually wasn't going to get made.
I want the new Battlefront. Like I know, like I heard it got announced, but I heard it got like.
It
just
got
not-
announced at E3, but you've heard nothing about
Exactly.
it
Yeah.
I'm excited. I loved Battlefront 2. I love that game.
That game was awesome.
But unfortunately, I'm not going to go back to my PlayStation 2 and pick up a copy for it.
Get it for Xbox. That's still $60.
since. I don't care what games they mash together. It just has to have Zubaz in it.
Zubaz.
It's fucking Zubaz.
He's Zubaz. Can you feel,
Feel
the storm coming?
It's just Zubaz and like Elite Beat agents. Fucking great.
Oh my God!
That would be awesome, right?
Oh.
Get on that, whoever.
I've been playing Osu, man. don't do that to me.
You just gave Ken an anime boner. Oh, is there any?
Zubaz is my waifu.
God damn. Atlas. Sega has full control over it, but is allowing them to basically be their own company.
Is a company once more, and not
Yes.
just a
Yeah,
brand.
and apparently they're bringing Yakuza 5 over.
They are.
Jake, you set up really fucking
No
quick for
shit.
that.
Oh, dude.
You notice
Yakuza
he just had to hold
5.
his pants down?
Yeah, Jake sat up real quick
Yeah.
and his hands on his dick.
Well, his hand been words.
Yeah, words.
His hand's been on his dick
Is-
most of the night, so
Whatever.
you know.
There's nothing bad with that.
Oh Christ!
I am pumped about that.
Well, you
it
are
doesn't-
kind of.
well, it doesn't even really need local. It doesn't need any localization. Well, no, it does, just for the dialogue, the text.
Yeah,
But they never do English voice actors, so
that's
that's
fine.
that's not an issue for
I'd
me.
rather them not, because it
Oh,
always
so would
sounds
I.
like
Yeah, I
like-
never.
to save money. They sound like shit. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
what's
don't-
the point? I'd rather just read subtitles.
Me too. But I heard 5 was really cool, and those games have a really like decent story. They're just so outlandish and fun. Really cool. I gotta get through 4. I wasn't ever able to get through 4.
Since we all do play a lot of multiplayer stuff, but for the most part we only play with each other. What are your bugaboos or major annoyances with multiplayer, like loot whoring or sore losers or kill scavengers, stuff like that?
Sore losers. Like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
I beat you in a fighting game. Oh no!
I'm gonna
send
put
me-
hands on you, bro.
I'm gonna put hands on you. Oh my god.
Did somebody send you that?
Yes.
We're here. Remember when I was playing DOA?
I think so.
Oh my god.
God.
That was the best message I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was a text message through
It was
Xbox
through
Live?
Xbox. Fucking
Oh,
asshole.
wow.
No, it was a voice.
Was it a voice?
Yes.
I swear I
Yeah.
remember it being a text on. Either way, it was fucking great.
I do remember that. That was
Wait till I get
fucked.
hands on you, bro.
I'm gonna put hands on you, you cheap motherfucker. I'm gonna put hands on you.
Yeah.
Mine was
Oh.
probably NHL people. Like,
Yeah, people in NHL. and
I get it.
yeah.
Like, you suck, I beat you. Don't mean you have to like message me and say that you're all butthurt about it.
Yeah, sore losers are the worst.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
butthurt
Like, I'm not
people.
gonna say I never got salty, but never salty enough to send a message.
Send a message
Yeah.
to them. But I always like win or lose. If we had a good game, I was like, "Oh, GG, like good game."
Exactly.
And that was it.
And half
like,
the times you get a fuck off and reply.
I know that's really shitty too. Like that I guess maybe is the worst thing.
yeah, I remember the one time I did, and I was genuinely like, I was impressed. Like in what was it Battlefield? You know, the one with the big satellite.
Yeah.
The guy was behind the satellite. I was out in the mountains that we always camp in, and he sniped me right in the fucking face. So I'm like, "Oh, dude!" I'm like, "That was a great shot." He's like, "Yeah, suck a dick." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I ran all the way over there, and I sucked his dick and killed him like 5 times.
You sucked it real hard.
Oh, I sucked it so bad. Fortunately, the thing that came out was blood, so you might want to go get that checked out.
I guess you could say you really blew his head off.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Don't start, Jake. No. No.
Keep it going.
It's contagious.
Keep it going.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Yeah, I really came into that situation.
Oh,
Oh.
there's chunks in that one.
Yup.
Yikes. All right, so the leading conspiracy theories in GTA Online. People are still trying to hunt for them UFOs, and now they're apparently hunting down the existence of a jetpack, all because of a porn star.
Oh.
A porn
Yes.
star. A real life one?
A real life. Well, it's his stage name.
Porn star?
It was yep. Basically, there was this movie way back when. It was a porn remake of The Rocketeer, and the guy.
Was it the Cocketeer?
No, it was just the Rocketeer. Unfortunately, no. But it was
Yeah,
just,
that would have been the
it was
best.
just straight up the Rocketeer.
Rocketeer.
Then they fucked up.
Yeah, they definitely missed. Wow, yeah,
they missed that
no
train
shit.
hard.
I'm a
but
star. I'm a big,
Bright shining
I'm a
star.
bright shining star.
The
bright
guy's
shining star.
stage name he used is Jack Sheep, which is a logo that's on the side of Trevor's hangar. And what was the other thing that they're pointing
Coincidence.
to? Oh, hold on, there was something else too. The length of the movie was 108 minutes, and on a lot of people, if you look at their T-shirts and stuff, like especially when they're hunting or whatever, there's an R108 on people's T-shirts and all kinds of goofy stuff.
The
but-
length of the porno?
Yep.
Dude,
That's
that
a
would have
long
to be
porn,
the
first
weirdest
of all.
fucking conspiracy if this whole thing revolved around a porno.
And
It's
there's
so weird.
It's just going on and on about random stuff, just basically because of all this. There's a jetpack somewhere hidden, and people are just clamoring to find this.
I almost kind of hope that that's not true. It's just so weird.
Yeah, but it's Rockstar. Who knows?
I mean, there was
Yeah.
a jetpack in Vice City, wasn't there?
No, it was
It was San
in-
Andreas.
Yeah, San Andreas.
That's why they think it's going to be in here.
Like, what if it's just Rockstar's plan to just get everybody like
go
to
watch the
fucking think
Rocketeer
to,
porn?
Yeah, to just think of this fucking movie, and they're like, you know what we want to do? We just want to troll people into watching just a shit ton of this fucking awful porn movie. Like, that's all we really want to do.
I would laugh if somewhere like there is a jetpack, and as soon as you pick it up, it starts the porn and just plays it all the way
Dude,
through.
you just wait. Like fucking GTA 6 now, everything's gonna be like fucking Blue Waffles, man. They're just trolling people to go to fucking Blue Waffle sites or fucking
Lemon
like
Party.
Lemon Party, yeah. Mr. Hands, fucking all these awful things. Tub. What was the other one that my friends always used to talk about? Tub Girl or some shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. Take it back.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Thanks, Internet.
Oh, and lastly, move over, Call of Duty, dog. Here come your space cats.
Space Cats?
Space cats. The new DLC and set in space has cats.
So Call of Duty not only went to space once,
But they're going back to space.
They're going back to space.
And
See,
they're
that's
bringing
where
their-
they fucked up.
and they're bringing their
You
pussy
never go
with
back
them.
to space. Nobody
No.
can hear you scream.
No, you go back to space, but you only go back once. If you go back twice, you done fucked.
You die, huh?
Yeah, didn't you see Gravity?
Hey, they're trying to perfect everything, guys.
Oh.
Come on, they're just trying to claw their way to the top.
And on those happy notes,
You better shut your meow.
that's all I got, boys.
All right.
All right. That was a long one.
That was
No,
a
it
good
wasn't. It
one.
was one of our shorter
I love you,
ones.
Barbara.
Podcast.
I love you,
was a
Barbara, even
podcast.
more.
See ya.
Mwah.
Bye.
Wah.